finally found myself a job. I heard something's about to happen in Guandu.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Listen.
My time has come.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjin. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. We march
The enemy
at once!
officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy for now. Continue our advance swiftly.
The enemy
and
officer
silently.
has been defeated.
Lord Cao Cao's known territory makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Begin advancing!
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance!
This is our chance.
Take the enemy by surprise!
The enemy
Allied
officer
forces are marching
has been
to our
defeated.
aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent!
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
Emperor Wan Yu! Fight me! If you think you are skilled enough!
Even next, the real battle starts here.
Prepare with haste! I'm about to storm the enemy!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Victory is sweet.
Taking the fort at Yanjin? Our reinforcements! We must
The
reclaim
enemy
it!
officer has been defeated.
Let's start the advance.
Worthy adversary indeed!
Let's start the advance.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
There's not a strategist alive that can best me in battle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Invested. How can this be?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This cannot be!
The enemy officer
Can't believe we
has been
managed to
defeated.
drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
Send Wenchou. Attack Genji and bring me Cao Cao here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
Guarding
has been
the
defeated.
corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated. To bring peace.
Do not know who you are or from where you hail. But you seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind.
The enemy officer
We must also
has
be
been
prepared
defeated.
to scale the cliffs on the way.
Is ours.
Let's go.
The sash of the sacred bird Luan. And those eyes. Yes, you must be.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
The enemy officer
Can't hold on much
has
longer.
been defeated.
We need a way through.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
Is ours.
The time is right. We should attack now.
In our favor. Keep up the momentum.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
Well done. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I've suffered heavy losses. I must withdraw from now.
I cannot afford to fall here. It's a predicament.
Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
I don't believe in overexerting myself. Good luck out there.
The situation poorly.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
At all. Why did it have to end like this?
What? Wenchou has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened?
Let's go.
I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wenchou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What's wrong, Zuluan? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Silouan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Not many people can read and write. If you...
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know. I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Shuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Zilawan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right. Agreed. But only after we get permission from Lord Cao Cao. We accepted his help, so we must thank him properly. And we need to take custody of Liu Bei's family. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you? Then let us return together, back to my brother's side. You there. My time has come. Now advance! We cannot be sure that my brother is fighting in this battle. But if there's even a small chance, come on, let's go!
Let's go! Stop right there! We're in the middle of a battle. I cannot let you pass without permission.
I am Guan Yu. I have received Lord Cao Cao's permission. Please, let us through.
I have heard nothing of this. Return to your positions. Let's go.
We don't have time for this. I have to find my brother, even if it means forcing my way. Forgive me.
Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sneaking out, are we? You won't get by me!
I understand that it is your duty to stand in my way. But still, I must get through to find my brother.
I had a feeling we were dealing with the typical deserters. I hate to be right sometimes.
Has been defeated.
Begin the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
I wanted to avoid fighting them if I could. But I suppose we must brush off these embers so we don't catch fire later. Looks like we have a long way to go still. Let's pick up the pace a bit.
Damn it. They got by us. There's no sense going after them now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Another wave of enemies is coming our way. We should try to outrun them.
Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. You rotten deserters. Your little journey ends here. If you want to force your way through, you'll have to get by me first. Close the gates. Prepare to engage these traitors. Archers, now! All together! Loose!
We can't let arrows drive us off the cliffs. We must proceed carefully here.
Let's go.
So these are the traitors trying to slip past the barriers? Everyone, come quick! Catch them!
They're treating us like common bandits now. We cannot afford to be caught here.
They're coming our way. Prepare for battle, men. Get in formation. There we go. There we go. Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh my God! Take this! No! Good eye! Go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Listen to me for a second! You will not escape, horse thief! The spear of Zhao Yun shall bring you to justice!
Oh, that's...
Lord Guan Yu, it's been too long. And what a strange place for us to meet again. If possible, I would very much like to speak with Lord Liu Bei.
Lord Zhao Yun. I wish I could help.
But I too am searching for it.
Oh, I never. This seems more complicated than I had thought. Lord Guan Yu, I will join you in your search. Perhaps together we can find Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, you would be a great help indeed. Yes, let us go together.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cannot allow them to return to Liu Bei's side. I have to deal with them here. Although I am certain Cao Cao would not wish it.
Time to advance!
That magnificent beard! I finally found him! I'll figure out a way to join him, and then I'll never leave his side!
We've had enough of your little game! You'll never get through here! Get rid of them!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Stop them!
Let's go.
Guan Yu, take another step, and I will slay you where you stand! Are you sure that's Xiahou Dun? I have been granted passage by Lord Cao Cao himself. But if you must insist on standing in my way, then prepare to meet my blade.
You see it all. Time to act. You see it all. Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I knew you would prove a threat to our cause. I will have your head in the end.
Farewell, Xiahou Dun.
I trust in my skill.
The enemy? Here? But how? God, we have to warn Lord Xun Yu.
Those soldiers. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is
I don't
ours.
believe my eyes!
We must act fast, Lord Guan Yu. The situation grows more dire by the moment. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
great officer, can turn the tide of battle with but a handful of men. Let us proceed with caution and finish off Liu Bei. Post haste.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao's men surround us. It would seem that fortune has finally deserted us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Not the time to despair, brother. Have you forgotten the oath we made when we became brothers? We can only die if we are
The
all
enemy
together.
officer has been defeated. Yes, you are right. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Until Guan Yu comes.
Brothers, I have returned to your
The enemy
side
officer
once more.
has been defeated.
Is this a dream? Guan Yu has come to save us.
It's no dream.
This territory
We're all together again. As we were always meant to be.
Liu Bei, Zheng Fei, my brothers. We have much to discuss,
But first, let us escape this peril.
Lord Liu Bei, it is good to see you after so long. My spear is at your service.
Ah, Lord Zhao Yun. I could not have hoped for more dependable reinforcements.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Quit charging into things. It's dangerous, you know?
The enemy officer
has revitalized the
been defeated.
We are in danger of being forced back. Fortify the strongholds. We shall stop them there.
This territory is ours. I should be dead and buried, yet my will to fight remains strong. Truly, this is the place I was meant to do battle.
Slain the enemy officer! If you will.
Best prepare yourself. You spurn the welcoming hand. Threw your lot in with your vagrant brothers. I did not expect. A choice you feel no regret for.
The enemy officer,
I hope,
has been defeated.
Liu Bei and his minions have seemingly unlimited potential. One slight underestimation on our part could lead to our destruction.
That was close. But there's no telling when the enemy will strike again. Let us withdraw to the castle for now.
Brother, we have your families safely accompanying us, too.
Ah, my thanks. You have protected them well. Once again, we are reunited unharmed. More than anything, I am thankful for that. Now, Guan Yu. Tell me a tale or two from your long journey here. It is good to have you two back with us.
We shall meet again. I made it a mantra until we were reunited. And now, I will make my oath to you once more. From this day onward, I will dedicate my life to clearing the path for rise of Liu Bei.
Thank you both. So you didn't decide to abandon me. That's a relief.
And not just for you, brother. I'd had just about enough of him asking, "Are they back yet?" every time he saw me. If you'd left me alone with him much longer, I might have given him a good smack on the head. So it's really good to have you back.
Everyone.
Lord Zhao Yun, allow me to thank you as well. I would have died without your help. But what brings you all this way?
I have come to lend you my aid, Lord Liu Bei. I wish to serve under you.
Me? I don't even have a place to call home. Why would you wish to serve a vagrant?
Because of who you are. Is that not reason enough?
Well,
My lord! Don't forget about me!
My lord?
Brother, allow me to introduce.
Guan Yu's top underling, Jiu Sung, at your service. I admire him so much that I followed him and begged him until he took me under his wing.
I see. That sounds like quite the story.
Well, we shouldn't let all this excitement go to waste. Brothers, fetch the wine. Tonight we welcome our friends with a feast.
What a pleasant breeze.
Here, allow me.
It's fine. I'll do it myself.
To think I would be invited too.
Nonsense. Of course you would. Brother feels the same way. Now then. We're already over here, brother. Huh?
How distant they are. Those stars in the sky. Compared to them, the distance between men seems trivial.
It is your open-heartedness that makes you feel so.
Ever since that peach orchard, we've been close by.
You'll have me at your side, doing whatever I can.
That means you'll have me there too.
I thank you, all of you. Though I cannot offer you compensation at this time, I shall swear to you again. Together, we shall journey throughout this vast land!
Together!